bring... Alright, welcome back everybody. This is the Bayonet Gamer coming at you again with another joint franchise game. I'm going to have to turn off the commentators actually, because that is going to be really annoying trying to talk while these guys are talking, and it's going to sound really weird for you guys trying to listen to this video. Yes, we get it, Jonathan Coachman. You're here talking about Thursday night preseason football here in the beautiful city of Cincinnati in a complete rainout. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, yes, it is a complete rain game. I'm joined, of course, by King Theo, taking the Cleveland Browns to his first preseason game versus the Giants. King, are you as excited as I am?
As their guys burst out of the locker room, we're ready for football as the Bengals do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Alright, so we have got the, got a nice game on tap here, as I'm quickly going to edit these sound options so we don't have to hear the commentators while I'm trying to talk over the game. Volume control, there we are. Field. Crowd volume though, we're gonna boost the crap up out of the crowd volume because we like to hear the crowd. Alright. So probably only going to show about like the first half here of this preseason because preseason games are kind of long and there's going to be a lot of backups. And I can always recap a little bit of who's winning some position battles. But the main position battles I'm looking for here are distinguishment at running back, O-line, distinguishment on the D-line, actually. I want to know who I want, who I'm going to want to have starting, and then pass rushing. And also, distinguishing themselves in the secondary like it's safety, as that is not a good way to start having Allen Robinson get an 19-yard pass on us. Okay, so not a good start for either of these Ohio teams here, as we are rocking and rolling here. Oh, we get a strip sack, and the right tackle will pick it up, though. I mean, King, we've got some really troubled franchises here. Perennial bottom feeders. The Browns, who haven't won a game in a year. Won a game in a year. And then we got the Bengals, who haven't won a playoff game since, what, 1980 something? The Bengals and Browns are actually the same overall rating. They're both, I believe, like 76s. And that's a pick. Nope, it dropped. Oh, I thought that was a pick. But we do first force the punt. That is the question. Yeah, I think once we get some full off seasons with these teams, it's going to be scary. Oh God, we muffed the opening punt. Thank God we recovered that. Thankfully, we are both playing in the AFC, which is much weaker. Yeah, a lot of it just comes down to development. And being able to run the ball and not get stuffed for a loss of 4. Honestly, I think we all got to address the elephant in the room with the Bengals here. Is the biggest question mark on the field. Is Andy Dalton the man to lead this team? Can he lead this team to a Super Bowl? It's not too bad. Bend, don't break. Dalton. As we have a 3 and out here. My big plan is to honestly limit Andy Dalton's impact a little bit, at least negatively, possibly also potentially also positively, but we are going to be running the football a lot. Be a pass-heavy team. See, this is what makes this series fun. As far as our schedules go, we've got some pretty tough schedules, actually. At least I do. I don't know about you. But I've got the NFC South. So that's going to be, friggin' L. As Jordan Howard jukes out my man and then gets sticked by Sean Williams. Yeah, King, I don't know about you, but got some rough couple of games, especially to start off the year. Yeah. Got Pittsburgh, got Atlanta, got New Orleans, got Carolina. The loss of Joe Thomas is the real killer there for the Browns. I don't know if I stated this before. If you want to see the King's side of the franchise, go ahead and head over to his Twitch. It is King Theo 2430. Oh, King Theo 2. My bad. King Theo 2. As we get a nice run stuff there on Jordan Howard. Oh, that's going to be an issue. We almost were going to wait a little bit on a Madden franchise because the regular game hadn't come out yet, and we wanted to see if we could get some, like, customized draft classes. I believe it's actually the... Is it the... I think it's the Jets. I think it is actually the Jets. I don't know. The Jets, Giants, and Cardinals are all around, like, a 74 overall. You know what it is there's a lot of teams got some overrated people. Like the Raiders are an 83, putting them ahead of teams like Carolina, almost ahead of a team like New Orleans. Putting them ahead of... And Deion Sims just mossed whoever that white linebacker was. As Chase Daniel has now taken over for the Bears at quarterback. Saw a little bit of him in the Hall of Fame game. Now, as to how the Bengals are going to look on defense. Oh, good. This is going to be a very... Oh, God. Yeah, because the game has Jonathan Stewart starting over Saquon Barkley, because that makes sense. That makes total sense. Let's just Madden, but as far as how this Bengals defense is going to look, we are going to be incredibly aggressive. A lot of blitzes, a lot of just really focusing in on stopping the run, playing a lot of man coverage outside. Your divisions with teams, especially a team like Pittsburgh, which is always with a ridiculous offense. You got to really pick your poison, and we've pretty much chosen that we're going to try to beef up and stop the run and try to test our luck against the Steelers receivers, which could come back to bite us, but worth a shot. Now, unfortunately, even though we're in the same division, as the Bears miss a field goal kick to keep this game not up at 0. It was like from the 47. Kyle Luetta, is he the successor? The scary thing is his overall is not that far away from Eli Manning. Jabril Peppers. Wow, the backup O-linemen are even worse than the starters. I didn't even think that was possible. But there's Roquan Smith. As we're actually going to make a change quickly at quarterback. And we're going to put in the guy who's a scheme fit. We're going to put in Logan Woodside, the rookie. Because mostly because I want to see what he can do. He's the only scheme fit And we're going to move Tyler Boyd down the depth chart because we don't really need to look at him. He's going to make the roster. What I really want to get a look at is Auden Tate. And Baker makes his debut for the Browns, in preseason at least. Does he want it? Does he think he can take it? Similar overalls, I believe, right? And honestly, the hard thing here is going to be evaluating anybody when we give up sacks and stuffs every play. Is going to be the hard part. Since all lines are going to be so terrible that I don't know how we're going to get any offense done. We have had 2 3-and-outs. Oh boy. Baker. I'm gonna see here, got about 2 minutes left here in the first half. I'm gonna see if I can try to get the ball back here on defense. Get one more drive before I kind of cap off this preseason edition of the Bengals-Browns dual franchise. As Daniel gets the Bears a little bit further up there, it'd be 2nd and 7. So here comes the aggressiveness, which we're going to set the blitz. So you're going to throw across his body to Benny Cunningham, who is going to catch it and get it to midfield. As the Bears will call a timeout. One guy I really want to keep on right now with the backups is Jordan Willis, as he seems to be a starting caliber D-end, but he needs to prove it on the field against these backup players if he wants to have any chance of getting any considerable playing time. As that was just a bad play by me. I should have had that on the angle route, but will the Bears break this tie? The Browns are off to a hot start in the preseason, as we are not. So we're getting violated here, even in cover 3. Yeah, I didn't really I think the criticism just came because Bradley Chubb was still on the board. Really. I didn't really particularly agree with all that criticism. I thought more criticism maybe went towards should have went towards Baker, but I think Denzel Ward is proven is going to be a pro caliber corner. Not really much of a question. And he will replace the shoes that Joe Hayden filled so well. We're going to get one last shot here before the half. So this will be the last play I'm going to be able to show here. We're going to see if we can get a little trickery here. Might give us a chance at a play. We're going to see. Honestly, I'm just looking for a completion here. We need a pass completion. A positive gaining of yards. Play action here for Logan Woodside. Throws. Is it caught? It is not caught. The feet are not down. A horrible first half debut action. My park was a lot of fun. A huge disappointment here for the first half. of our first preseason game. Hopefully I'll be able to bounce back. I will recap this with you more next episode. I will see you guys later.